Alright, good morning everybody. Wizard's Odd coming at you this fine Tuesday morning. I know we got a stream tonight on Twitch, our level 99 hardcore challenge, but the news came from Blizzard that was pretty interesting. And it's a big boon, especially for console gamers. So we're going to go over it quick here for you. Diablo 2 Resurrected Patch 2.4.3 coming soon. It's going live tomorrow on June 29th. They're introducing a bunch of new improvements, and one of them is extreme interest to console gamers. Accompanying these new features are quality of life improvements and bug fixes. Partnering up with like-minded demon slayers is a cornerstone of the Diablo experience. Because of this, we've been closely monitoring your feedback around multiplayer lobbies, and the changes highlighted below are a direct result of this. Sanctuary wasn't built in a day. While we've made great strides in refining various aspects of Diablo 2 Resurrected, we are dedicated to enhancing your pursuit of Dark Wanderer even further. As always, we want to make the flames of this beloved classic burn hotter and brighter than ever before, and invite your feedback to help aid us in this communal effort. In short, they did listen, and the big grief among console gamers, and if you've seen some of my streams, it's been a complaint on playing online, is no rooms. That's been solved, and we're going to get to that here shortly. So for their quest log for the new patch, we're going to discuss back-end improvements, console lobby updates, PC lobby updates, Magic Find bonus weekend, quality of life improvements, and bug fixes. So on the back end, one common issue among players is that their game list did not populate with enough games. Let's highlight that here. Even when they felt it should have. When you create a game in D2R, it gets hosted on one of many game sites in your region. Prior to Ladder's launch, the game list would only populate with games from just one single game site in your region, whichever had the best connection to. This was done to preserve a high-quality gameplay experience in any game you may join through the lobby, but we found our criteria to be overly aggressive, you think. When Ladder launched, we expanded this to provide players games from up to 3 game sites. This helped players see more games in their game list without a cost of connection quality, but players still weren't seeing enough games. We've decided to broaden it even further in patch 2.43. Now this primarily applies to PC gamers, folks. Yes, they have the game list and lobbies, so these issues that they're addressing did fix them, but the good news is that they will also apply to console gamers. So to provide even more options for those looking to join a game, we've also doubled the maximum number of games that can appear in game lists at a given time from 20 to 40. Plus, we fine-tuned game details to refresh in almost real time. You still must manually refresh your game list, which is something we decided to keep so the game list would not shift while players select a game. These improvements have been applied to both the console and PC lobby experiences, which is great. The consoles are getting PC lobby experience that we've all wanted, or at least we hope. So console lobby updates, the meat of this video. Following the successful launch of Ladder Caesar 1, the team has turned their focus to features that required the most attention. Console Party Finder was the top item on our list by a large margin. Patch 2.4.3 brings multiple improvements to the console multiplayer experience, providing new and improved ways to create and find games by replacing Party Finder with Game Creator and Game List, which is awesome, because that Party Finder frankly sucked. So now when you're making games, 3 options lie before you. So we have selecting the play button on the main menu with your selected online hero will now present 3 options for online play. Private. Enter a private game that will not populate to the game list. The only way for others to join your game is through friends list or by being invited. That's the current private game. Game Creator. Create a public game that will populate on the game list. And Game List. View the games list or use a search feature or join a public game. And that's huge right there. Before we couldn't really look at the game list. You picked what you want, what criteria you want online, what act, what difficulty, number of players, and that was it. And hopefully, if you're lucky, your friends online were able to find you or be able to communicate through PlayStation Network. So here's a picture of the game creator, the updated one, I take it. You can see on the left side here they have the normal create game menu, the options acts 1 through 5, bosses, zones, and other. And on the right side they have the game difficulties, max player count, and level differences, all standard. But down here you can see they have game name. So when you're creating a game you can actually give it a name that other people might be able to find. Doesn't seem like a big deal if you've done a lot of PC gaming, but for consoles it's really big because at least now we have a chance of finding our buddies when they're online. So, Game Creator will equip you with the ability to quickly create the type of game you desire. To aid you in doing so, all previous game categories that were available in the Party Finder have returned in the Game Creator. Selecting and confirming one of these game categories will generate a pre-made name for your game, accompanied by an assigned number. This is to prevent games with duplicate names from being created. Level difference, which was previously only available as a game creation option for PC players, has been added as a game creation option. We have also added an additional category called Custom. This category consists of two options: Public Game, create a public game to populate in the games list with a name of your choice, and Password Protected Games. This lets you create a public game with a password that must be entered to join. Just like in the PC lobby, a password protected game will not appear in the games list, but can be joined through a separate Join Game button found by pressing the Search Game Name button on the Game List menu and going to the Custom category. So what it's looking like is if you click the Join Game button, press Search Game Name, and there's going to be a category of custom games, just like on PC where you can look up your friends and pick them up. A preview of your custom or generate game name is displayed on the top right portion of your screen. Once you are comfortable with your selections and confirm them, your journey to Sanctuary can begin. So console players, will now be able to create our own games, give them a specific name, and it'll be on some game list, which we're going to talk about right now. So what we have here is a picture of the game list, and from what I can see, you can see the list of game names, difficulty, number of players, current and max, and ping. And this is kind of similar if you played the PC version. This information right here is on there as well, where you select your different games you want, what difficulty, kind of filter out the unwanted stuff. So selecting the game list button will display up to 40 matching games created by other players that your selected character is able to join. To aid in finding specific games, you can use the search feature to locate a specific game or filter games displayed using keywords. Within the filtering options, you can set the following parameters. Difficulty, filter to display only normal, nightmare, hell, or any combination of the three options. That's right there. Ping, restrict your results to only display games in particular connection quality or better. So yes, I take it these green ones with 3 stars are a really good connection quality. They're closed or on the same server. 2, it might be a little bit iffy. And 1, well, let's not go there. So game name. Pressing the triangle button on a PlayStation controller, Y button on an Xbox controller, or X button on a Nintendo Switch while on the game list will open the Search Game Name menu. Here you can search for both custom and pre-made game names using the same familiar layout you would use during game creation. Searching for a game name using the custom category will only return game results that were created using the custom category. Searching using one of our pre-made categories will only return game results that were created using that same pre-made category. For example, selecting the pre-made Den of Evil search option will only yield pre-made game results. Inversely, searching Den of Evil under custom category will yield custom game names with those phrases within them. Custom game names with or without a password can be joined directly through the Search Game Name menu. So summarizing it, if you're looking for Den of Evil Quest and you type it in, it will filter out any game, custom or pre-generated, that has Den, the word Den, the word of, or evil in it, and filter it. Modifying any of these filters will refresh your list of games and return a new list of games up to 40 based on the criteria you selected. Players also have a refresh button available to them to manually refresh the list at any time. Now this is really good. I think when Ladder Season 2 rolls around, they're calling for it in September, it'll make online a lot better on the PlayStation, because now when we're making our run to level 99, softcore, hardcore, We'll be able to find the games we need. We'll be able to find those bail runs. We'll be able to find our guys helping us out with that level 99 jaunt. So yeah, this is all huge and really, really good for console gamers. I hope it rolls out really well and there are no difficulties or issues. There might be, there might not. But tomorrow we'll find out. Now for PC lobby updates, for PC friends out there, they want multiplayer lobbies to be a bridge to many hours of slaying demons, collecting loot, and memorable moments with friends. Unfortunately, many players have experienced difficulties in finding a specific type of games they would like to join. To solve this, we added search functionality in the lobby. Specific keywords or game names can now be typed in to return a list of games based on that search term. So yes, it's pretty much the same thing that we're getting on the consoles now. Whereas they're getting this added to their experience, we're getting the whole package at once. So yes, with patch 2.43, GameList will now display each game's connection quality and a tooltip that pops up when you hover your mouse over a specific game. Games will populate into the game list based on their connection quality, offering you expanded knowledge when deciding which game to join. We cannot stress enough how appreciated and crucial your feedback is. We're always looking for opportunities to iterate or reshape aspects of Diablo 2 Resurrected, so your trip to Sanctuary continues to be memorable. Well, thank you, Blizzard. It took you 11 months, but we're glad you finally listened to the console gamers, because if you've been following the Blizzard forums or even talking with some gamers on PlayStation Network or Xbox Live, the console player rooms and game finding and everything is just a big mess. Now it looks like Blizzard's taking major steps to let us create the games we want to play online, find our friends, and just improve the online experience all around. So in other changes with the new patch, Magic Find Weekend, June 30th to July 4th. And if you're a greedy magic finding bastard like yours truly, this is really good news too. You feel an intense rush of energy coursing through your veins, a faint internal humming overriding your own pulse. From June 30th to July 4th, so Friday to Monday, a mysterious energy source will grant you a 50% buff to Magic Find, providing an increased chance to receive magic, rare, set, or unique loot as a drop from slain foes. This bonus stacks with any additional increase to Magic Find provided by your items. And this is really good for new characters starting out, because if you start a new character with new stats and you don't have a lot of stuff to pimp your guys with, start out a fresh level 1 character with no stats and you have a base 50% chance to find something magic, rare, set, or unique. And if you do have some magic find, this will just make it that much better, targeting that magic 200 to 250 everybody's looking for. So that is only for 4 or 5 days, so I advise we take advantage of that as much as possible. Now, quality of life improvements in gameplay. Players can now start a new whirlwind, leap, or leap attack immediately after a whirlwind ends. I'll have to be honest, Wizard of Zod, I haven't played many barbarians. Melee, I've usually played a wolf druid or paladin. I don't have a lot of experience with barbarians, so I'll trust our barbarian players out there to confirm or deny if this is a good thing. It sounds it, but like I said, I haven't really played barbarian, especially whirlwind, to know how good or bad that is. They've also changed the logic for determining how often whirlwind attacks occur. Whirlwind now incorporates increased attack speed from all equipment. Well, that's always a good thing, no matter what. The frames between each whirlwind attack are equal to the attack frame of a basic attack for that character. So, from what we're getting there, if you have increased attack speed from your equipment, that will apply to your whirlwind now. I guess whirlwind wasn't using that benefit, and Blizzard's going to fix that with this patch. While dual wielding, the attack frame for each weapon will be averaged, rounding up. Overall, whirlwind attacks should be at least as fast as they were before. Slower weapons will attack notably faster. They've also added a new Loot the Cube skill for controllers in General Skills menu. Using this skill on an item will pick it up and place it in your heraldic cube if there is a space. And that is awesome. If you watch my streams, I don't carry a heraldic cube while I'm playing on the PlayStation because it takes up too much staff space. And when you pick up stuff, it won't let you pick it up because it automatically sees the cube and says you have no room. Hopefully this fixes that. So on the controller, you set it up. You pick up some loot, it'll go in the cube first if you have space. So it'll give you roughly 12 more staff spaces, squares, to use. So who knows, if that works like they say it should, I'll be carrying more cubes in my inventory. They added a bindable hotkey for mouse and keyboard to directly open Herodic Cube if it is in your inventory. They have added a new button shortcut to open Herodic Cube from the inventory menu. That's good. I hope we can put that on a controller. Player can now bulk assign stat points using a controller. That's a really welcome change. If you gain 2 or 3 levels and you have to constantly, say you want to put 10 points of your 15 you've earned over 3 levels into strength, you have to hit that X button 15 times and wait for it to click, 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 click a point at a time to get what you want. Sounds like they're adding a shortcut so you can just dump it all at once. I really hope they do that with the stashes too, because it's a real pain in the butt trying to withdraw a certain amount of money with a controller, having to hit down, 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 and try to find the right amount you want. Also, a confirmation prompt will now appear when bulk assigning all remaining stat points on both PC and console. This option is unavailable while using legacy graphics. So what we're seeing there is if you're using legacy graphic mode, this is a improvement that works with the newer interface. So if you prefer playing legacy graphics, this won't work with that. It has to use with the current graphics resolution of D2R. They've also added an auto map, auto open setting, allow players to set their preferred auto map position. That could be good. I've never really had a problem on the consoles actually, so that could be good if you're having problems with your auto map. Online, you can now double click on a game to join it in the PC lobby. Players on Nintendo Switch can now join a friend's game via the in-game friends list. The game list size has been doubled from 20 to 40. The game list details in both the details panel and in the game list now load faster upon selecting a game. I don't know what's faster on the console. I guess we'll find out because we haven't had that yet. Friends playing D2R are now sorted to the top of the friends list. That's a good thing. And as console players now have an option in the options menu to toggle game name visibility. So there we'll be able to put at the top what game name we're on and whether people can find us or not. Bug fixes. Gameplay. They fixed an issue where Deckard Cain was not able to identify items in the Herodic Cube. Now he will do so when the cube is in your main inventory. Good news. They fixed an issue where short distance whirlwinds could end without executing a single attack. That's really good news if you're a whirlwind. Fixed an issue where whirlwind would still apply properties and damage from a broken weapon. Yeah, that could be really handy too if you play whirlwind. Like I said, I don't. I know it's a powerful skill, or can be, so just take my banner with a grain of salt because I'm just having some fun here. We fixed an issue where the first attack of whirlwind was treated different from the rest. When dual wielding, the first attack will choose 2 targets, just like all the other attacks. They fixed an issue where resurrect costs were inconsistent for high-level mercenaries. I really hope they cut that crap down because if you're playing at the higher levels where your mercenary might die before you get some of that elite gear, it's a pain in the butt trying to get enough gold to resurrect them. I have fun in Act 4 where Tyrael's standing there offering to help us out with our quest and thanks us for all we've done and everything else. But then when our mercenary dies and we're trying to help him kill Diablo, yeah, thanks for helping me, hero, but it's going to cost you 59,000 gold to get the help you need to kill the guy I want you to kill. You know, come on, Tyrael, you think he'd give that away for free or at least reduce the cost a little bit. And Blizzard fixed an issue where corpse skills were not auto-targeting corpses when using just right-click. I've played a lot of summon Necros. My current 99 Necro is using a lot of corpse explosion. I think it has auto-target on the PlayStation because I've been clicking it and I have seen, you know, I pop one and then 2 or 3 guys die because the other corpses are exploding. So maybe it's not a constant issue, maybe it just pops up once in a while. But whatever it is, looks like Blizzard fixed that too. And now online bug fixes. They fixed an issue where you couldn't select and join lobby games on PCs with a controller. Fixed an issue where players could impersonate developers by mimicking the chat font color used to display system messages. Those goofy bastards. Were people actually doing that? I guess I didn't play enough PC Diablo to find that out, but that's kind of cool. Hi, I'm from Blizzard. How you doing? Send me all your items. Let's see, they also fixed an issue where lobby figurines would disappear while whispering. Well, we don't have that, and I've never seen it online on PC, so probably a good thing. They fixed an issue that would rarely prevent players from joining a private game. Well, that could be affecting consoles too, because I've sent invites to private games and people have had trouble, so that could be a good thing for both PC and console people. Let's see, they fixed an issue in hardcore where both players had to mutually flag each other to be able to loot a corpse, even if the dead player had the other player flagged. Huh? Let's read that again. Fixed an issue in hardcore where both players had to mutually flag each other to be able to loot a corpse, even if the dead player had the other player flagged. Okay, so looks like if say you're playing hardcore and your buddy's with you, you get into a bad spell in Chaos Sanctuary, you flagged your partner to be able to loot your corpse of all the goodies if you die. I guess if he did not also decide to loot, it wouldn't work. So you die and lose all your good items, and then you'd be throwing your controller into the TV set and screaming bloody murder because you lost your chains of honor and everything else due to a glitch. So yeah, that would piss me off for sure, so I guess that's a good fix if you do a lot of multiplayer. And they fixed an issue where ladder rankings with 6 or more digits would begin to overlap the character name. I haven't quite noticed that on the PlayStation, but it might be on the PC. Character select. They fixed an issue that would sometimes cause the most recently played characters to not sort to the top of the list. Okay. They fixed an issue where an offhand flail could fail to animate on the front end. That could be a problem because animation cuts into attack speed and damage done, so yes, that could be a definite issue. Languages, fixed miscellaneous localization bugs, whatever that means, I'm not sure. Stability and performance, they fixed a performance issue that could occur when spamming refresh at a vendor for an extended period. I guess that's for all the gamblers that are trying to refresh a vendor for new items to gamble. And if they do it too fast, it just messes up the game. And miscellaneous crash and stability fixes, which is an umbrella term for I have no idea. But whatever it is, they fixed it, right? So thank you to the community. Our team is immensely grateful for your support. As we launch with all the 2.4.3 content, we hope to continue to hear from all of you. If you want to learn more about Diablo 2 Resurrected, check out our website here, or for real-time updates, follow our official Twitter @Diablo. So there you have it, folks. Tomorrow is the 29th. We're going to be getting brand new patch, Diablo 2R. Not only they fine-tuned the rooms and game lists for the PC gamers, but they are bringing that to the consoles, which is very huge in my mind, because I would probably play more online if we had a better lobby and chat list. So I am really looking forward to that. I don't know what time it is. Let's see, they post a time. I think I saw at one point it was 4 o'clock Pacific, which would be 3 o'clock Central, or Mountain, 2 o'clock Central. Or maybe they haven't released a time yet. I haven't seen it. Let's go back up here and we're going to see if maybe we can find something on the games menu. Here we go. We will be performing scheduled maintenance beginning on Wednesday, June 29th at 12 p.m. Pacific time. And we expect the service to be available again at approximately 4 p.m. Pacific time. During this time, the game will be unavailable for play. So if you're in California, Oregon, Nevada, the Pacific time zones, the patch will be updated between 12 noon and 4 in the afternoon. Mountain time will be 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. Central time, where the Wizard of Zod is at, it'll be 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And for Eastern, it'll be 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. So yes, there you go. 7 p.m., 6 p.m., 5 p.m., 4 p.m. You'll be able to start test driving the new patch. I don't usually have a stream on Wednesdays, but I might make one tomorrow because I definitely want to try out these new console things and give my take on it. So Wizard of Zod will definitely be on tomorrow night with a quick online chat and test it out and see what we do. You guys are all invited to my Twitch channel. Check it out, Wizard of Zod on twitch.tv. Tonight we'll be streaming our level 99 hardcore challenge, and hopefully we'll be able to do a full clear of Act 2 tonight on that. So I want to thank everybody for listening. I hope you're excited about the new patch, especially if you're a console gamer. Please post in the comments and let me know what you think about it. I'm definitely excited. I hope it really revamps online console gaming on the PS4. And it could go a long way toward bringing more people into the game and making things last longer and better. So that's all I got for today. I want to thank you all again for watching and keep on killing stuff. Bye-bye.